welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Alicia, and if you're not new here, then hey, how's it been? It's been a while. I didn't post last week. I know, I'm sorry about that. So this is the same video that I did last year, everything I crocheted to be a hot girl this summer. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it somewhere up here. You guys really seem to like that, so I thought I'd do it again this year, except there is a little bit less, but it's just because these projects took me a lot longer than the ones I did last year, and they're all in this little bin. So without further ado, let's get into it. Also, do you guys see I'm wearing a Malibu Barbie top because the Barbie movie came out? I'm hopefully going to be seeing it next week, so I'll finally understand what everyone's talking about. So the first thing that I made is this flower crochet bloom bag. I was seeing this all over my For You page for a little bit, and I really wanted one, like so badly, but I didn't know if there was a pattern for it out yet, and I found a pattern for it and I made this. I will also be linking all the tutorials I use for all the projects in this video down below if you want to go check that out as well. So this bag, funny enough, it only took me a day to make. It was really quick. I think it's really cute. It's really fuzzy, and it actually holds a lot more than you would think. You can just kind of put everything in each individual petal, which is nice. The one thing I learned from making this project though is the bag like sags when you put stuff in it. Like it just kind of like groups everywhere and it doesn't look like a flower anymore. And I saw a couple people saying that on TikTok, but I was like, no, forget it. It's not gonna happen to me because it's just too cute. Like I have to make it, and it did happen to me. So lesson learned. I will listen to people's advice on TikTok. So the next thing that I made is this top from Chenda DIY. I just want you all to know all the tops that I made are from her channel. Again, they will be linked down below, but I don't know why. She just has inspired most of my tops this summer. They're actually like so cute. She's like, I think my favorite crochet YouTuber or influencer, but she is brilliant. I love everything that she does. So I have this top here. This is what it looks like. This top's a little bit of a struggle for me just because I'm like kind of the measurements that she uses in the video, but I'm also kind of not. So when I follow everything to a T, I always have to alter some things halfway through. So this is what the top's normally supposed to look like. It was way too small, so I had to extend it this way with a bunch of double crochets, and then I added this at the back so I can loop the back holes through. Like that wasn't a part of the tutorial, but it was just like so small that I had to alter that. But other than that, it's really cute. I'm actually thinking of making another one of these in blue. Maybe that will be in my next crocheting my scrap yarn video because I still have the blue yarn. This one took me about a week, and I have to say, I think out of every top that I've made this summer, this one has to be my favorite just because I think it fits the best, which is something surprisingly I'm still learning. Even the last year I said I finally found the happy middle ground. I'm still trying to figure out how to adjust things to my size, and this top, like, it fits so perfectly. I'm so happy with it, and also it's pink. It's so cute. So the next top I made, I actually put it in my last video. I made it specifically because I wanted to wear it with this green skirt that I had. I actually went out and took pictures in the top. I'll leave them there. This is what it looks like. It's like tied in the front, kind of open chest, and then these like puffy sleeves. It fits very well. I think my only concern with this top is I think the sleeve part of the video wasn't as detailed because I kept realizing that I like had too many stitches, and I like kept going back and I kept following like everything to a T, and I still somehow always had too much stitches. And I went in the comment section and other people were also having the same issue, so I don't really know how to counteract that. I tried my best, but because I didn't do it as well, there's kind of like big holes in the armpit area like that because I couldn't close everything properly together, and I tried to sew it together, but it's not really staying. I think like this year I've gotten a better idea of like what I want my aesthetic for my wardrobe to be, so I think like I'm finally achieving it with my crochet as well, because I feel like I finally got my dream closet, and now I'm crocheting all the pieces that I feel like actually fit me. Because funny enough, I guess I might as well bring it up here. I'm thinking of making a Depop. The one thing I learned about myself is I love to crochet. I love looking at things and being like, oh, that's so cute, like I want to make it. But realistically, do I wear most of the things? No, I just like the process of crocheting it. I've had a lot of people come up to me and say like, why don't you open like an Etsy or make a shop with it? I like crocheting as a hobby, and I'm scared that if I turn it into a business, I feel like I can work with that a little bit better. So if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll show you guys a little bit of what I'm thinking of putting up there. I also don't know much about Depop, so if anybody has one or knows anything about it and can leave some tips down below for a newbie here, I would greatly appreciate it because I have no idea what I'm doing. Because I don't know if it's different because I'm in Canada, if like everything's gonna, I don't know. I really don't know. I thought I was gonna be able to get it up next week, but that might be a little bit harder than I thought, so it might be up in like a week or two. I still have to make it count. So this top I also made in the last video. It's a bandana top and I have like no complaints. I think this top is absolutely perfect. The only thing is I do have to weave in the ends. So I don't know why recently, but I've been getting so lazy with weaving in ends that I bought fabric glue. It's like the worst part of it. I don't like it. But overall, I think this top is so cute. I was gonna put it on my Depop, and then recently I bought cargo pants. I realized this would look so cute with it, so I might just keep it. So the next thing that I made here is this frog hat. It actually looks massive if I put it on right now. It's like quite big on me, like it's covering my eyes. And the reason I made it this big is because normally my everyday like hairstyle is my natural hair out, and it does give a little bit more volume than these braids are right now. So usually with my hair out, I can get it to sit like there. So that's why I made my hat a little bit bigger. But I actually made this hat to be matching with two girls that I met last year. So we all like have our own. Theirs are smaller. Don't worry, theirs are smaller. And then I made a matching little cat hat so we can like both wear it at the same time. Except my cat doesn't like the hats. Maybe I'll like sell this one. Imagine there was a cat right here. This hat actually was pretty quick. I was crocheting it most of the time on the train to go to school. I was most nervous about like sewing everything, but it actually was easier than I thought it was gonna be. The one thing I'm noticing about bucket hats though is I'm still like, I don't know if you can see that, but normally people crochet in like a straight line. Mine always kind of curves near the ending. I'm not sure why, because I'm not like doing any increases. And I keep like searching tutorials and I'm following everything, but mine still curves like that, and people's in that tutorial doesn't curve like that. So if anyone has any tips to make my hat not do that, because I kind of want to fix that. I'm actually thinking of lining this hat so when I put it on it doesn't like frizz up my hair or anything. The next thing I made was, I have a lot of cotton yarn that I didn't know what to do with. I was researching what you normally use for it, because I learned from my mistakes of last year that you don't really use that to make clothes. You use it to make like rags and coasters. So I made coasters. So I actually will be putting these on my Depop whenever I figure out how to get that right. And the second kind of coasters I made were, if you cannot tell by my wall, I made little flower coasters. I have 2 of them, but I made like 30, I want to say, and this was before I had the Depop idea, so I actually ended up just giving this away. And I literally with school, I was like, do you guys want coasters? So I was giving all my friends coasters, and I kept 2 for myself. Now, the second last thing I made was leg warmers. And I know what you're thinking, Alicia, it's summer. People wear leg warmers in like the fall and the winter. I've been seeing so many summer outfits and so many people wearing leg warmers in the summer. I was kind of feeling left out, so I did it too. But I wanted to be extra, so I got like, I don't know if you can tell, but I got sparkly white yarn. There's no tutorial for this. I actually freehanded this and just kind of molded it to fit me. This was actually really quick to make too, and I was scared that I wouldn't enjoy making it because it's very repetitive, because it's literally just the same thing the entire way around. But it was actually really fun to make leg warmers. Like, I think this might be my favorite thing to make. And the absolute last thing that I have, I'm not finished, but I will be coming out with a video on this hopefully next week, because this is actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But I've been making this crochet sweater vest that I saw someone make on TikTok. So this is the front half of it. I'm still not done. I want to say it's been like a week or a week and a half, and that's all I've done. So we'll actually see if this ends up going up next week. That might be a little too optimistic. It's my first time doing an alpha pattern, so it's like kind of exciting. So that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below whatever you're crocheting right now or what you're thinking of crocheting, because I think it'd be cool to just keep up that discussion in the comments. And I'll see you guys hopefully next week with this. Whoa, I don't know. We'll see. Bye.